Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you've found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention, because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go! Hey everyone, welcome all you Architects of Fate. And I'll get the thing on here right. Okay, well, it looks like my mouth isn't going to cooperate, but that's okay. You kind of know what I look like and what I sound like. So this is going to be how this goes. Hey, Mr. Goliath Man, we're just hanging out. We're just starting out today. And what we have is, this evening, we're going to have another installment of Cookie Trek, where we take some randomly generated Star Trek themes, and with your help, we will try and break down a 3-act Star Trek episode. And we will do it while relaxing and enjoying some cookies. With me tonight is Rufus the Robot. And Rufus, do you want to talk about tonight's story and tonight's cookies?
Oh, indeed I do. Happy Friday, everybody. Okay, tonight's story is going to involve Tribbles, the quest for parental approval, and here's a shocker, the CGI budget is suddenly higher this season. So our title tonight is I've got 1,771,561 problems, but you ain't one. Wow. Let's hope we don't have to say that again.
Yeah.
Tonight's cookie is Chips Deluxe. It's a Keebler cookie. And I got to tell you, those elves have outdone themselves tonight. We've got Chips Deluxe Keebler Fudge Dipped Duos. Now, that's equally difficult to say, but it's a really nice looking chocolate chip cookie. But it's got like a bottom layer of fudge, and I gotta say, it just makes my mouth happy. It's just a great cookie.
Getting my paws all wet though.
Well, that's your problem.
It is. Mr. Goliath Man is asking to order off the menu. It's not on the menu, man. Don't know what to say.
I mean, I got tonight. Also, I'm drinking my cookies with a nice glass of milk. I mean, what could be more wholesome than chocolate chip cookies and milk? I mean,
Okay. Well, I will say that Maker's Mark does not go well with the cookies. But that's a me problem. Once again, we've run into a lot of me problems, haven't we?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So I think what we're looking at is the blank canvas, the open road.
Oh, it is the open road, I'll tell you. I tells you.
It tells you?
Uh-huh.
Let me see, I'm trying to find out. It looks like a couple of our things may have slid off. And that's okay. I'm gonna live with that for right now. It looks like our what's it called? Felix has lost track of our some of our stuff, so chat might not pop up. That'll be fine. But that'll just confuse everybody anyway. And the other part is our PBEM. Oh no, it knows where it is. Okay, you know what you're
Talk
doing.
about some technical stuff, or I don't know.
Yeah, it's technical stuff.
Technical stuff, yeah.
We're just gonna roll past the technical stuff.
I mean, what else can we do?
What's Keebling? I'm not following what Keebling is.
Well, I guess I'll look it up.
You should at Keebling. No, it's gonna be something weird. Let me see. You know, we're just getting some sugar and lard soaked cookies right now. These are definitely the ones built by elves in the tree.
Keebling. It's a snack of battered chunks of fish. It looks like, I gotta say, it looks like fish McNuggets. Looks tasty though. I mean, I would totally go for this.
You just annihilate that.
Yeah, it looks very good. It's at least the picture I got is a nice little plastic container with some dipping sauce on the side. I mean, yeah, these people know how to live.
Okay, so these are chicken fingers.
Well, fish.
Fish fingers. Okay, good. As long as there's no bones in it, I'm good.
It looks no bony.
Yeah, this one looks like the holiday platter of just. Yeah, this is the Midwest, all right.
Oh my.
Yeah, if you've ever wanted to show up in the Midwest, is there any flavor to the batter, Goliath Man, or is it just sort of flavorless? Like cinnamon, jalapeno. Yeah, I mean, this looks like what I'd expect out of a really nice Long John Silver's. Has a little flag in it.
Let's say the longest of John Silver's.
The longest of the John Silver's. Dutch cuisine. Well, honestly, now I'm not happy with any of the food we have in the house, and I need to go get this. So thank you for that. I would check. I think you did sacrifice your childhood to eat it, right? So we are looking at being on the bridge. And again, I didn't bring my quest for parental approval and things here.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to do that. There we go. And I forgot to take our 25 captains off the frickin' bridge. Everyone's future self showed up.
Yeah.
That was
something.
That was a bit weird. So, what are we doing? We have a Parisi Squares tournament. We have a cello concert. Do we want to have a randomly started up thing? Hey, just otherness.
Let's get a random something and see if it's any. I mean, we've ignored them in the past if they're no good, but let's see what's going on with the random.
Oh, that's true. Right. Let me get a thing. Create an event. Well, we have to go to the Netherlands at all. First off, Mr. Glassman, that's our first problem. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. And according to this,
yes,
we have move away from a thread. Transform reality.
Well, that could certainly be the CGI budget kicking in.
Yeah, I do like that idea. I like that idea extremely. Because that could be the CGI budget kicking in. Are we trying a new holodeck program, or has someone just randomly ascended?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like let's not overuse the hologram or the holodeck. So, yeah, what's something else we could do with our CGI budget? Maybe I don't know, like finally meet those huge creatures that Harlan Ellison wanted to have.
Oh, the Guardians on the Edge of Forever.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we're here on the Guardian planet.
You're here
Okay.
on the Guardian planet. That's going to cost a fortune.
Yeah, but we got the CG in the Wonder Room now.
Absolutely.
We got the magic wall. Let me see. What was the name? What was it that's the time vortex planet called Gateway?
Ooh, Gateway.
Yes, but what is the name of the planet? They named it. It was quarantined, which makes no, known as the Time Planet. So really, they never gave it an actual name,
Okay.
which is pretty cool. Yeah, we're here at Gateway.
It sounds like some sort of, like a racetrack or something.
Yeah. Oh, gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping.
That's what we're going to call this particular episode. And we're going to transform reality. So within our first teaser, yeah, apparently the Guardian doesn't allow itself to be garrisoned either. It doesn't allow any form of actual what's it called of any military base. It just says because the Federation comes and goes. Who cares?
Yeah, what if it all turns out to be a fad?
It's all just a fad, and
your utopian paradise turns out to be a fad.
Let me see the yeah, the original designs for the Guardians of Forever. Yeah, because they said it was covered by runes, and everyone mistook it and typed in ruins.
Yeah.
Which was like, let's see if I got. Yeah, they don't have original designs. For the Guardians of Forever.
So, what I was thinking is like they're so large that there's no way to get us in the same shot unless it's just this enormous shoe.
Yes, that's exactly what I like. It's an enormous shoe. I like the idea. So you're sure they're not just giant heads, right?
I think it would be better just we can't even see their heads because they're so.
Yep.
We just sort of know they're up there, and maybe they just call us on the phone. Like there's no easy way to communicate directly with them.
That. What was the name of they were the Keepers of Gaul or some fucking thing? It was from Star Trek 1.
Oh, Star Trek 1. Oh.
There we go. That's the picture.
What'd you find? I didn't see anything.
It should be more chaos. My lord, love you guys. Thanks, Atlas.
More chaos. Let's shake some more chaos on it.
Shake a little bit more. I think it's confused easily with pepper. Star Trek.
Chaos. It tastes a little like paprika.
Star Trek the Motion Picture. Oh, come on. Seriously, I'm just gonna do this because that's the yes. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Green screen. Good old fashioned. Yeah, good old fashioned copy of the clip. But let's get this teaser going. Who almost hit the Guardian planet? We're at Gateway, which is hilarious. Because there's gonna be a time donut.
Yes, there is.
I mean, the weird part is there's a freaking time donut.
Yes, this time it's an actual donut.
This time it's an actual time donut. There's Harry Mudd eating donuts. Exactly the problem with it. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Yeah, our CG budget improved, so. Okay, they call it Danis 5.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
no, that's Discoveries.
That's where Carl was.
That's where Carl retreated to. So, although that was a fantastic little episode, man.
Oh, I love that episode.
Okay. Open image in new tab. Fine. All right. Print screen. We're just gonna have the time donut just sort of snuggled in here. Okay. He's just gonna be here between the Grandmaster Gaul's feet. Okay, so the Guardians are so big. Yeah, actually, that doesn't look half bad.
I could see that being
I could see that working.
That's convincing.
That's convincing as anything. That's pretty good. So the Gateway Planet is we're there. I like the idea of just bending reality with it because that's literally what it is. Bring to front. And do we want to start with our quest for parental approval, or do we just want to have the Gateway Planet and then just have somebody pop out? Yeah, someone's ancestor.
Yeah, who's gonna pop out?
Well, let me see. What I think we can do is we can decide. Let me see. Evaluate a scene. I want it to be somebody's parent.
Okay.
Somebody's ancestor. I'm gonna bend the parent approval with ancestor. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Has the captain's parents been introduced? Oh dear God! I like Just Otherness's suggestion. We're gonna run with that.
Oh, is this finally a Captain Esteban episode?
We've had a couple of them.
Well, only in terms of like he's doing something kind of. He's done interesting things, but I would never say we've had an Esteban episode. So maybe the one where the marching band showed up.
Yeah. Would you join the marching band?
Why did you give up on music?
Why'd you give up on? Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. Okay, I'm grabbing Esteban. Is he too busy to be bothered with this?
Yeah. No. What if somebody else is down there and Esteban's parent comes out and we have to call him to come down?
Yes. That's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of Esteban for the moment. I'm gonna get my transporter Sparkly in there so he can actually come down. Yeah, I'm actually proud of this effect. I'm pretty happy with it.
It's really a banger. Yeah.
It's a banger. I think that was the phrase they used. Okay, so what parent? Yeah, now we just need a parent.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, I like the idea that his parent. This is his parent before they had him. Maybe.
Are we talking mom, dad?
I don't know. I'll go with either. No, not teenagers in space. Won't do that. Yeah, I like the idea. Just gonna throw out teenager sci-fi characters or some damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like an AI generated vacuous person.
Oh, that's Esteban's dad right there.
Yeah, he's on the NX. He's also got like his NX armor. You know,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got kind of that armor from the 22nd century or 23rd century. So I like that. I like that he's bitchy. And he thinks everything's lame. So really, the quest for parental approval is to impress your teenage version of you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because there you go.
I think we've got a total twist. I'm sorry, otherness. I just couldn't leave that alone. I just twisted it a little bit more. Um, and this is going to be JJ Esteban.
Oh, the dad.
Yeah. Do we have a name?
What's Esteban's name anyway?
The JT. That's all he has. JT Esteban commanding.
Oh, okay. Well, this is J.S. Esteban.
Oh, it's JS Esteban?
Yeah, it's just the
Oh,
alphabet.
ST. Okay. Oh, man. This family has got some issues.
It's been going on for generations. They.
At least 20. At least 18. Is a dumb question then. Are we getting this is JS Esteban. Was it a young version of Captain's parent?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so now we've got other problems because we've got to get him back home. We've got to get him willing to reproduce at the end of this.
Oh, so this is going to be a kind of Spock going home kind of thing.
Except we did it by accident in reverse.
Yeah. Or are we just going to go back to the elder Esteban's ship?
Hmm?
Yeah, the dad's. Are we gonna go back to his ship? Or are we gonna go back to their home? Which part of the past are we going to?
Oh, I think that we're actually bringing the kid here. He accidentally comes back through the portal with somebody. Does that make sense?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Well, the kid comes back, right? J.S. Esteban comes back.
Mm-hmm. Wait, does he appear here?
Yeah, he appears here.
Okay, so what do you mean come back?
Well, okay. So somehow, through portal shenanigans, J.S. Esteban is brought to our present day.
Okay, I get that.
Sees his disappointing dad.
Mm-hmm.
And decides he does not want to reproduce or go back. He has nothing to live for.
No.
He is so thoroughly unimpressed
Mm-hmm.
with Captain Esteban.
Okay, so is our mission to try to make the captain seem better?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to stage some crucial Esteban events.
Exactly.
Okay.
It'll have to be if Esteban doesn't exist, then the galaxy is destroyed, or something along those lines. And we'll just lie to the kid. So we're gonna put on a show,
Mm-hmm.
and people can be dressed up like Klingons or something, or Herodian or some shit. We just get these really bad costumes.
Mm-hmm. This is what the future looks like, kid. Sorry.
And let's pretend that he was on the planet in the past.
Okay.
And that's how he went through the gateway.
Oh, okay. He's there. Okay. Yeah, like with Mariner and what's his face?
Yeah. So he's popped through here now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember what his century is because we're in. So he'd be in the movie era, roughly. We'll go with that. People live a while. He can either be in the movie era or the Lost era of Star Trek, which I don't like. Okay, so that's the teaser.
Okay,
It's
all
like
right.
Captain come down. You may wanna see this. Okay, so Esteban beams down. He meets his future parent, which I think is funny. We're just gonna drag his ass in. Do we have anything in particular that? I mean, because is he whiny or is he just gonna be unimpressed? And is he a go-getter?
Well, oh yeah. I mean, look at him. He's beyond Wesley Crusher ambitious.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wesley kind of fell down on the whole.
Yeah, I mean, he is super ambitious because he's probably already a lieutenant.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
At least, he's well on his way to remarkable career success.
Okay, so that means in his era he is gold. Then we have to mess with the outfit colors. That. Okay. All right, there's Esteban. He is dialed in. I mean, the nice part is we can just do this like a bottle episode, like Charlie X.
Which is funny because we've got more of a CG budget.
We got a great CG budget now. So we're gonna do a bottle episode.
No, okay, yeah, we gotta.
Oh, this was our CG budget. It was right here.
Oh, just this visit to the planet.
Well, we could go to another planet or pretend that things. His era, he doesn't know about the holodeck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What if, or either that it was like we could spend it all on this unbelievably expensive guest star.
Okay, which boy band is this guy in? I mean, he's played by not a person, literally. It's like, thanks for getting us out of this, AI. It's not copyrightable, so drop that. Okay, so yeah, we got him, Captain Moon. See this? So where's the next scene opening up?
I think,
Still on the planet, we can, or do we talk about the ship, or?
Maybe I don't know what else to do on the planet if we're not going to time travel some more.
I'd prefer not to time travel more, but you can make a case.
I'd say let's go back to the. Yeah, I think we need to have a scene where his disappointment becomes amply clear. So maybe they're going to be having, he's going to be having a drink with the old man. And just the more he says about what's going on and everything, the more that dear old dad just gets really disappointed.
Let me see if I can bring our bar in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I found out that sometimes the audience doesn't interact. I was talking with someone who kind of lurks, and they say, "Oh no, I just like listening to you guys just make shit up."
Well, that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're here.
all the people just kind of hanging out and relaxing and enjoying their wine down on a Friday because really, that's what we're doing.
Exactly what's going on here.
Do I actually have? I used to have a bar. There's the bar. I think that's the bar.
That is our bar.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
It's our Vegas bar.
I like the idea of our bar. Okay, that means I need to bring Isaac in. I think that everybody informs him about the captain being a drip. That everybody gets a chance to give their own take on the captain.
Yeah.
Order. To the left, to the left. Okay. So he and is Esteban even going into the bar, or is he just like got papers to shuffle?
Uh, yeah, maybe that's more of it. Like, so you'll excuse me. I've got some things to do, but I will catch up with you later. Okay?
Yeah, he doesn't even want to meet his dad.
It's just too busy.
He's
Let's
too
follow.
busy. And I really like that. There's Isaac right here. Because we're at the bar. Yep, so there's Isaac. I'm going to put him over here because we need to do that. So it's what? Barstool Lawyer?
Mm-hmm.
Or Glory Days? Anyway, no. Barfly. Okay. JS goes to bar. And who's gonna hang around with him as his escort?
Oh, well, that's Noob.
Yes.
Who else gets those kind of jobs?
Let's keep the captain away from his parent. I think we all agree that this is a thing. Everyone agrees. Gotta keep them separated.
Gotta keep them
I'm
separated.
I'm kind of tickled by the idea that the captain's parents are naturally some kind of epic adventurers. So much so that when they let young Cage to become completely fed up with the constant drama resulting in his current position. Yeah.
It totally makes sense, don't you think?
I like it.
Mm-hmm. He does not want to be epic.
I don't want to be epic. I think, yeah, so we'll keep, what I'll do is put the, I'm gonna put that into the NPC background notes, for Esteban. There we go. Yeah, just otherness. Yeah, I love the idea that they don't want to be epic anymore. And he's just like, because Esteban's never been not confident. There's never been in any of the versions, because I always haul out Esteban in any of my games when I need a non-player captain. And I've used him in a couple of shows or games where he will back your play, but he does not want to know what you're doing. If you do something on his ship and it doesn't go well, he's not going to hang you out to dry. He'll still back you up because partially he just sort of lets people do their own thing because it makes it easier for players to kind of enjoy themselves. In my opinion, that's the thing. All right, so JS goes to the bar. Also to keep the captain with the parent. Also, JT does not want to hear about any epic real-time stories. All right, because now I've got another thing. Because now we've got an issue with. We got some predestination hooks that we're gonna have to do. Because JS and the group were pushing on him so hard to be epic because he had to rise to this very moment. So this is why they pushed him, was because the crew talked him up too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now they have to push him. So this leaves them in a. I like the idea that we get a little time loopy thing. Jess goes to the bar. Asks about his dad, right? Because that's clearly not gonna alter the Federation at all, right?
I don't think so.
So who does he meet first?
Well, Isaac's there, right? Yeah.
Isaac's there. Yeah, I'm actually supposed to be there. So I'm gonna be just escorting him. Okay, so Noob is gonna introduce him to the concept of synthahol. We're gonna do the Scotty thing where there's synthahol, and he says, "Oh, good, at least there are still colored bartenders." That's Esteban is also a raging
Oh
racist.
yeah.
I'm assuming he's like, yeah, he could easily be in the 23rd century, right?
Easily. Oh yeah.
Is also, and I'm gonna go 23rd. He's 23rd century woke. You know, it's because I do think everybody is literally got their heart in the right place for all these scripts, but they very much age like milk. We're trying to be cutting edge, and it's like, oh, we've just blown by that whole problem, and strangely we haven't. We thought we'd have gotten past racism, but nope, it's gonna take a little longer. All right, so he's excited about
kicking that around, yeah.
Yeah, he wants to know how to pay for his drink. He has some credits. You know that we'll do some fish out of water kind of jokey things. Oh, I'd love him to meet the. I'm not gonna search back to find out who the captain's boyfriend is, but that will be.
Oh. Yeah, I can't remember who it was either. Anyway, let's just leave him out of it.
Let's leave him out of it. We've already got enough.
There's enough family drama going on here.
Yeah, 30. How much for a drink? 30 quatloos. Oh my god. They're like quatloos are like, I keep imagining them as being these one of them can buy and sell a whole planet or something. You know, it's like of course they're just making it up. Yeah, so we'll just some credits and a few quatloos. Oh, that's true. He's shocked. Well, I think he's shocked that there's no prices, not that there is a price.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
But I do like. It'll be free because he'll still be upset about the price.
I mean, I think maybe what this could be is like in general, everything he encounters, he's feeling really positive about. And oh wow, that's amazing! Would you look at that? Oh wow! But then when he starts asking about their adventures and how's my son doing, this sort of thing, this is when it starts to sort of unravel on him.
Yeah. Everything is better
until the Esteban legacy is explored.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that JS is sucked into the concept of legacy. Like he's Patton. He's got like a diary about how cool he is. He's destined for some shit, and I like the idea that
all of the Estebans have been apparently.
Yeah, right up until S or up until T. Let me see. Reminds me of a moment in TNG where someone is amazed at seeing a Ferengi crew member. Was there a TNG in that?
I remember there was a Ferengi helmsman shows up as a non-speaking character on some.
Maybe it was on Bev's ship.
Could have been, yeah.
In my brain, I'm gonna put him on the Pasteur.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
In my brain, because it feels like we did do a thing where it's like, hey, the Ferengi are in there, because I remember they had like Nog's. They basically stole Nog's uniform.
Yeah.
Stuck it on somebody. But yeah, so let me see. Yeah, future captain. Yeah, and I like the idea that we keep trying to steer him away from that conversation.
Mm.
Like, well, hey, look, the
Mhm.
tricorders are smaller.
Yeah, everybody comes over. Oh, would you look at this? What do you think of this? You know, they just keep trying to wow him with stuff. Try this popcorn.
Yeah, the lack of epicness. It's like, we're on the fan service. We're on a, the, what was it, the fan service? It's the nostalgia class vessel.
Hmm.
And the funny thing is, he looks at it and goes, wow, this all seems super familiar. Let me see. So, do we do a dumb thing where we recount? Is this where we do our clip show?
Um,
I'm not going to do a clip show, but this
no,
would be an
I
ideal.
think we're just sort of kind of sharing, um, you know, just a synopsis of what happened. He said, "Oh, did my son solve this problem?" No, I think Kat took care of that.
Yeah, I think Kat took care of that. Oh,
Uh,
that was, yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
oh no, that was Dr. Lin. He was totally there for that one. It
let
turns out that
me.
just ends up sounding like Esteban is never anywhere, which he isn't.
And how the crew. Which, the crew should be solving the problem. That's the whole point.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we had some, we had some, we had some encounters with a Kazinti pirate. I think we agreed I wasn't gonna dig his graphic up. Remind me. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that in for Great Barrier.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I'll do that too. Yeah, because the nice part is we're all like not Gene's vision for some things.
Yeah, yes.
It's like, or Gene's lack of courage, I think would be the phrase I would use. Um, so yeah, we got the adventures, the crew resolves issues. Yeah, it's like, okay, damn it. So I like the idea that he gives us the slip.
Hmm.
Um, and he keeps hearing from like Cat or something. Because I like the idea. Let's grab a couple of the crewmen
Hmm.
and have them like regaling him with how cool the ship is and how everything is kind of fun that way. There we go. And I like that JS gives everybody the slip.
Mm.
To check up on his son and access computer records.
Yes, yeah, he should go and sort of do
'Cause he's
some
a-
digging on his own.
He is a go-getter, and that is like his
He's
deal.
gonna get to the bottom of this,
Yeah, he's gonna find out what they're hiding or what's really happening. So do we catch him in the act on this? Does Esteban catch him in the act? In a fit of like it being weird?
Yeah, maybe that's how, maybe that's the end of this act is he just sort of says, "Oh, what a disappointment. As soon as I get back home, I'm gonna have a vasectomy.
A
It ends here.
vasectomy. Yeah, it ends here.
It ends here.
The line ends here.
Yeah, the line ends here."
Oh, that's true. This far, no further. Let's say he goes back to his cabin for this and has that moment. Because I can find the cabin fast. There. Yeah, he goes back to the cabin. Does the counselor show up and detect a problem, or does the captain just blunder in?
I think the captain blunders in.
Oh, this is the captain's cabin, even.
Mm-hmm, yeah, well, they're bunking together. Oh, you can stay at my place, Dad. I just won't be here.
I just won't be here. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going with the nothing remarkable. Well, I mean, the weird part is that he does become a starship captain. I mean, that's not nothing, but I guess that not all starship captains are created equal.
You know, if you're from an epic family, you just got to be a little bit more.
Yeah, be a little bit more. You should have 4 nacelles on this fucker.
You need some extra going on in your life if you're from this epic family.
Yeah. So it's like, I learned it from you, Dad, or something like that. I mean, it feels like you're not my dad or something. But what would it be? Does JS like express his disappointment, or does S?
Oh yeah. Just so you know, I'm gonna go home and get a vasectomy. I just I can't live with this knowing this future.
Yeah, I can't. I can't believe I'd rather die than live as the man I just saw. Like what? Jesus, John Luke, just lighten the fuck up. Really? You couldn't just like handle some reports and not get people killed, right? Okay. You can't imagine the line ending like this.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of that act. I think the next one we open up.
Oh, we're doing act 1. Okay, god damn it.
Are you in?
Well, I
act
put
two?
in act 2. I put us in act 2, but you want to do because act 1 is where he makes a discovery, and act 2 is where he has the confrontation.
Okay. So the next scene ought to be in the counselor's office.
For who? Oh, Esteban,
Esteban.
and both Estebans are now in the counselor's office.
The Esteban session.
So if JS goes back, JT won't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I want to do is I'm gonna cut to that because it's basically we have this confrontation. It gets all over the ship. Everybody understands it, right?
Yeah. What?
What? And
what does it mean for us?
Exactly. This is exactly where I was headed. Because we could get a captain who's a whole lot of a bigger pain in the ass. Oh, we can't. We're not going to allow this. Yeah, I love the idea that it's the whole thing is a bigger. We'll get a captain who's a huge pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
So we've got to make this work. It won't exist. All right, crew talks.
So, yeah. So they've got to plan some things that's going to make him look good.
Let me see. Yeah. News flies of the vasectomy that Dr. Lind is being asked to perform. I'd love to do this. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna take an act 2 and I'm gonna put a scene in the sick bay where he just walks in and asks for a vasectomy.
Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna waste time.
Don't want to even take a chance that I get somebody pregnant here.
The threat of JT Esteban disappearing before our eyes is now a reality.
That's what I like. It's like, does he fade? How does time travel work at this point? And I think it's whatever works for the story. Sent it back. She asked for an immediate vasectomy. Let me see. Lind, what does he do to stall? Oh no, is the crew going to have to manufacture a massive trilogy? Oh yeah.
That's what occurred to me.
Oh my god, you guys are way on top of this.
I mean, we got trouble in there. We got to do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, how many problems do we have?
We've already done 2 of them.
No, I mean the catchphrase. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that'll be the number of tribbles.
Yes.
It's 1.7 million. Let's just say that.
Yes. Let me see. A Vulcan is the only one that can say it. Let me see. JS immediate vasectomy. Lind stalls. And I just wanted to get that on the get that put into the bank there.
Absolutely.
Lynn comes back. Lynn goes drinking. Because Starfleet doctors seem to randomly have a code of ethics that sometimes they honor the patient, sometimes they don't honor the patient. I'm not sure where to fall on this one. Crew talks. Well, if we can't get this thing sorted out, we could have a hard-ass captain.
Oh, no.
Like Jellicoe.
Somehow we know it's Jellicoe.
Oh, I like the idea. I mean, if we literally did if we did one where we had an alternate timeline, because that was one way of telling the story, the alternate timeline would be Captain Jellicoe. Just shows up, or Captain Kelsey Grammer. is our dude. But I like the idea that we're gonna have to, we could have heard us like Jellicoe. Okay, let's fix this. It looked like if Esteban JT was not here and now, things would go to shit. Entire Federation. We'll do that, right? All right, now we got Tribbles. Tribbles is an issue. The solution, Tribbles. Well, we need something that's a threat, but not a threat.
Something. Maybe that's the thing. Like JS doesn't realize how easy they are to deal with at this point.
Yeah, I mean, a threat, but not really a threat.
Threat, but not really a threat.
Not really a threat. That's basically our whole existence here.
It's also something that JT could solve this problem.
This is a problem JT could handle.
Yeah, it's absolutely within his wheelhouse.
Well, I think he can still handle it, no problem. I just think that he just doesn't wanna. Because he is a Starfleet guy. He can do it when he needs to, but he does not want to get involved.
He'd just rather not.
I'd just rather not. Frankly, I'd prefer to stay. I'm trying to find. I did not bring the Kazinti over though. That's a challenge. Because I kind of want to have. Let me see. Okay. How do I type in Kazinti?
KZ.
Yes. Star Trek Solo 20. Yeah, cannot in a bad romance.
There he is.
Yeah, Raider Kent.
All right, welcome back, Kent.
We're bringing Kent, and I like the idea that I am going to do this. We're going to cut away to Captain Esteban. And we're going to just have him talking with his husband.
I know. Yeah, he's obviously really sad.
Act 2. Well, because Kent is still like kind of weird with a time gun too, right?
I don't remember very well, but I'm sure. He got a time gun.
He does have a time gun. Still, I don't know why, but he's got a time gun. But yeah, scene 2 is the parent trap. Yeah, we'll just gonna call it that. And I like the idea that this is when we get the Esteban exposition. Exposition about being constantly pushed. Because he doesn't want to tell the kid that. He doesn't want to tell his dad that, because that would contaminate his timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's constantly pushed to being awesome. Oh, shows a ton of awards from right up until the academy or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know why he decided to stop. Or no, he shut up until middle school. See, he quit in middle school. And was he at Geordie LaForge Middle School? Oh no, this is that same era.
Yeah, it would have to be like Nurse Chapel Middle School. I don't know.
I like the idea of Christine Chapel.
Christine Chapel Middle School.
What was the other? What would be another one? Oh no, Mr. Kyle Middle School.
Mr. We don't know his first name, just Mr. Kyle.
Yeah, he was in Mr. Kyle Middle School. Because, why not? We're just gonna... Mr. Sulu would have been close too, but I like the idea of Mr. Kyle. Yeah, and then he just sort of dropped out. The pressure and rebelliousness to carry on family tradition. Right? All the way from J.A. Esteban.
Yeah. the great J.A. Esteban.
The great, yeah. I like it. And then basically the parents forced him into the academy. Because, you washed out Wesley, but somehow, sure, I got in. Somehow, everyone can get in that. Oh, even Boothby left him alone.
Yeah, I'd say better family connections.
Yeah, but I like the idea that parents forced him into the academy, and rather than wash out, he chose mediocrity. He chose calculated mediocrity.
Well, I think he could also say, his leadership philosophy is to let other people do the shining. He just doesn't want to hog all the epic.
Well, I think that winds up working for him, and maybe that's a way. I like that's what his dad ascribes to him. But he really just did calculated mediocrity. To see how far he could get by just drifting off of others. Yeah, because his parents were always the ones that kind of hogged all the glory and got all their names in the history books, and he was tired of that. I like the idea he's calculated mediocrity. Boothby just sort of let him plant flowers. How did he interact with Boothby?
Boothby actually thought he was missing his calling as a gardener.
Yeah. Because everybody has to meet Boothby. Oh no, Boothby read him a story about sunlight.
Yeah, Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a story about crowding plants and adequate sunlight and shade. And he should be a gardener. I like that. That's a good Boothby thing where he sees what the guy's strengths are, and he could still be a great captain. He just isn't going to be this kind of captain. Not all heroes wear capes, and I think that Kent. Whoops. I think that Kent is gonna. Is Kent gonna agree about this, or maybe. Maybe you should tell your kid that, or something like that.
Well, how do I think that I don't know. I mean, we gotta. Are we still gonna just try to make him look fake impressive for his dad to go back?
Yeah, because
it's
he
just
has.
like the dad's on his way back soon, so we just got to make sure he doesn't get a vasectomy.
Yeah, our job is. Well, I like that the crew has their own job, and they're not telling the captain. Yeah. I mean, I like the idea that the crew is just going off on its own. Do we want to cut over back to the crew, or?
Because we could do that. Like they set this whole thing up, but then the dad actually sees how JT handles things and says, "Okay, it's one of those. Okay, I get it, son. That kind of thing." Yeah, it could be like that.
I like that idea because I do like the idea. He sees it, but he said, "Boy, if I didn't push him to just this amount of he wouldn't know enough to back off or some dumbass thing." Most recent subspace parents.
He'll claim credit, whatever it is.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah, because he's otherness threw up a good one.
Yeah.
A recent his mom. We won't do the dad. We'll have the mom do it because they're both riding his ass. Yeah, I love that idea, and that like exemplifies it to Raider Kent. I like the idea that Raider Kent's just like a hologram. He's not really there.
Well, we'll never know.
We've rigged up a hologram just to deal with him. But yeah, so now the crew is going to begin to act, and that's kind of all good. Act 2, so Act 3, we put our plans in motion.
Yes.
A Tribbling development, because that's the requirement, right?
A Tribbling development.
It's a Tribbling development. Yeah, that's the point, right? All the Tribble things are supposed to be puns. Let me see, and it should be something like not on the ship. It should be something like there is a cargo vessel headed toward a planet, and it's filled with Tribbles.
Yes. Yeah. And of course it's wheat. They're hauling wheat just like they always do.
I don't know why. We got replicators. Shut up. We're hauling wheat. We have energy. Nope, we're hauling coal. Fake. What we're gonna do is fake a distress call.
Yeah.
And I like the idea that there's going to be a baffled trade captain who does not know what we're fucking doing. We're gonna actually have another ship, and we're gonna try and make a distress call. Who happens to know a trader captain in the area? Who would be somebody that would know a guy?
Oh well, I think Edna's probably slept with him.
Yeah.
It's an old boyfriend of Edna's.
Yep. Oh, I like that both. I think that both Lind and Edna slept with him.
Yeah, together.
I like the idea because this means we don't have to bring other crew into it. Fake a distress call. The SS Barley.
Yes, yes.
SS Barley Box.
Mhm.
We call in a favor. Yeah, because I like the idea that the son is going to leap in and arm photon torpedoes and shit to destroy this menace.
Absolutely.
And the captain has to go, no, 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 hold on, watch this. And then the crew just whips in and solves the problem.
So, do we actually see any Tribbles, or all? Is this just all
It's
theater of
all
the
we
imagination?
all just for the captain. It's all theater of the imagination. Well, there'll be. We could just show. No, we could show it because the CGI budget's increased,
Yes, yeah.
and just have faking call in a favor. Uh, Lind and Marquis. I like the master of the vessel. So we need a name of. We need some weird looking alien.
Oh, for the captain of the vessel.
Kelpian captain. Let's not Saru. Seriously? They're not gonna. Okay. Give us something, man. Give us some other. They've really got way fewer pictures, and it's annoying. They're just giving us way less pictures now. Oh, save search. I'm gonna turn save search off, man.
Turn safe search off.
I want to see some save search shit, but no. Kelpian makeup. Okay, somehow Kelpian makeup became all this other crap. Ah, okay. I like this guy. I don't want Mr. Noodle. I believe this is probably their dad, but we're gonna go with this. There we go. Hello, Mr. Noodle. Yeah, because we're gonna do a Kelpian captain because we're gonna make sure that fits canon now.
We're doing our part.
Yep.
To fill in the back.
Oh, that's a really hot. Breck got a little weird there, Just otherness. That was a little odd. Yeah. So he faked a distress call. Explain the setup. Replicate a bajillion triples. And head toward Fornex 7. Yep. Yeah. So we'll just fake a distress call. Ship out of control.
Oh.
And the best part is it's a lie. There aren't any key agricultural planets in the Federation anymore because they've solved these things. We're not soul sourcing. It's not baby formula, for God's sake. Spread that shit out. It's not spam. It should all be made in... Where is it?
Yeah.
Albert Lee? No, it's not Albert Lee, is it?
Where spam comes from?
Yes,
It is. It's Albert Lee, Minnesota. Yeah.
Albert Lee, Minnesota. There's only 2 or 3 places on the
Or I
planet
think
that
it's
make
that.
it's something close.
It's very close. It's very
Yeah.
close.
I will say, go to the museum, folks. If you ever chance, go to the
Spam
Spam
museum,
Museum.
awesome.
Hit the Spam Museum. All right. Yeah, that's a lie. The captain. I'm just gonna see if I can find a pile of pictures for Tribbles.
Just a pile.
There we go. I think we're just gonna take the non-Kirk. Although I do like the. Oh God.
A look at his face.
That Tribble went in the wrong spot. That's all I know is that's a.
Boink.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
There's the pile of Tribbles. There's them on a donut. And what we're gonna do is put them all here. Order to the back. Now this will be our Tribbling development. I'm gonna copy this down. We're gonna head to the bridge. We're just gonna roll this baby up and have him go, wow, that's kind of cool. Yep, we're gonna. Oh, this. Oh God, was. Yep, send it back.
Yeah, there would be just this one tremendous CG shot with just, a huge room full of these Tribbles, and that totally terrifies the dad.
And that's our red alert situation going on here. Do I even have a red alert symbol? I don't remember now. Oh yeah, I do. All right, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just gonna put that. Gonna pop that baby over here. Okay. This is the captain, and that's like his. He'll have a background, and they'll be there. Lind will be nowhere to be seen. Help us as the. Okay. Call outs. Yep, their barley is all being eaten. This is a nightmare. We see. So that at that point, Esteban comes to the bridge. Finally, his son. I mean, because his attitude is, oh, what now? It's. Let me see. There we go. Esteban, who does he shove out of the way? Probably Noob. I think I'm at Ops at this point.
Yeah, you just gotta,
I'm at Ops, and do we bring our Dutch helmsman in?
What I feel like is we need to have the solution for this problem needs to be something that is like a team effort. Like there's got to be several people that take little bits of the problem and solve it.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be Cat, Strack, Jot, H&B, and Commander Cat. Yeah, I like the idea that everybody's just gonna be jammed up in here.
And yeah, like even like the very last thing that happens is maybe just somebody's got to push a button, and even then Captain Esteban says, "You do it. You take care of that."
Yep. Let me see. So JS tries to take charge of the ship and blow it to pieces. Blow them out of the sky, and I like the idea that this terrifies the captain.
It's so epic and so rash.
No. It terrifies the Kelpian.
Oh, of course. He gets this threat ganglia going.
Yeah, I mean, it terrifies him, and because it's like, wait a minute, I thought we were just bullshitting here. And suddenly phasers are getting locked on him, and all these other things. Like, I don't think this is it. So the crew comes up with some suggestions. Yeah, and then so basically, does everybody just kind of come up with their own element here? Is what I'm hearing.
Either that, or actually Esteban, does he come up with the idea, or does he say something like, what
options? Should we call?
Yeah.
Let's check with
Yeah,
Starfleet.
because he could do that, and the first thing that everybody recommends, he says, that's great. Let's do it, everybody.
Yep. Yeah, JT asks for options and gets a room full. I don't know if I feel like figuring out all the hoochie booch.
Oh, we don't have to. Like Esteban, we just say make it so.
It just happens. And then what I want to do then is for the epilogue, we're back on the planet. And we send him back through his little fucking time hole.
Yeah, and there's a beautiful father-son reconciliation.
Okay. Let me see. JS sees that if his son into this disaffected guy.
He says something like, I guess being less epic is still okay. Or being less epic is still pretty epic.
The most epic thing is not to be epic at all. It's not to strive for epicity.
Epicity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes back into the portal. We just shove him back through the portal because this is his version of Edith Keeler.
Yes. And after he goes back in, I think, looks like we're all still here.
We're all still here. Okay, we look around. We're all good.
We're all good.
And then honestly, yeah, we just can completely at that point just roll credits to some degree. So that actually, believe it or not, folks, brings us to an actual pretty surprisingly quick end.
I mean, yeah. This one kind of flowed. I thought it was going to be challenging, but I really actually feel like this has a kind of an emotional core in a way that a lot of our stories don't have.
Well, we could do these things, but yeah. I thought we had. Okay, yeah, it does. It was definitely a different way of heading toward it. There was the time when we all died.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what I want to do is though, next week, next week, the Fast and the Curious.
Okay.
Experiments with new warp technology. A protagonist is replaced by a shape-shifting alien.
Okay.
and conversations in a turbo lift or decon room.
Ooh, sounds sexy.
So I've got some blue gel here for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, keep in mind, obviously, people, if you've been watching this for a while, you know that we just don't carry this whole channel on our own. There's other folks doing other things on this channel. So if you don't like Star Trek, but you're still watching anyway, I don't know why, there are other things happening at the Architects of Fate this week. I'm going to grab my outro text. For example, Friday, or not Friday, Saturday we're off. Sunday, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, The Tomb of Annihilation. Keep an eye out. Let me see. The party chased some skeletal legs into another tomb, this one inhabited by the rabbit spirit Iljin. After finding some crystalline eyes behind illusory walls within suit-based puzzles, and in a dead dwarf's prison wallet, they trampled through the puzzle floor and liberated the spirit of the god into Kenneth's willing body. Which dead god will the party find next? Well, let us know. Find out with us together on the 4th. And then Monday, on the 5th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Bejor Rising. On what wings dare we aspire? The crew is finding Time on the Odyssey exciting with Vedic Emo Kajara demanding to see the comatose Lieutenant Reltok. Will the Vedic's plans to save Reltok save Reltok or doom him and 2 other members of the team? Commander Morgan gets a message, and the crew member from the Odyssey wants to observe Vedic's actions, but will they be welcome? And then on Tuesday at 7 p.m., Conan. Note in. After an eventful evening leading to the stabbing of the mushroom giant, the party awakens in deep snow covered by a hunting lunch filled with people of various purposes and secrets. Will the party play with their words or with their blades? And then on Wednesday, Adenia Season 3, we think. After a battle with undead creatures, the party makes their way toward the forest of green stuff in an attempt to break through a legendary labyrinthian maze of trees and torment. Will the party survive? Will they even find the entrance? Find out Wednesday at 8 p.m. Thursday, I believe we might be off. Check out the Discord channel for any actual what is it called? Yeah, for actual posts and updates. And let me see, we're gonna start the raid there.
That is the place to be.
That is the place to be. Discord
Have a
is
great
our
week, everybody.
Oh yeah,
Join
well
us
no,
next week
and then
for another cookie.
wait, what happened? No, we got a minute. And then Friday, Friday we have Fast and Curious, which we just
See,
told
that's
you
what
about.
I mean. Join us next week.
Oh,
Fast
okay.
and
Well,
Curious.
we're gonna go and raid massively overpowered. We're massively underpowered, and they're playing Star Trek Online.
Mm-hmm.
So please
Sounds like
enjoy
fun to me.
yourselves. Bye bye, guys.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.